Hello everyone, this is Gruesome Herzog. My next review is called Insidious Chapter 3 in 2015. Here's the storyline. A prequel set before the haunting of the Lambert family that reveals how gifted psychic Elise Rainier reluctantly agrees to use her ability to contact the dead in order to help a teenage girl who has been targeted by a dangerous supernatural entity. Fucking amazing. Directed by Leigh Whannell. Written by Leigh Whannell. Characters by Leigh Whannell. Here's the cast. Dermot Mulroney as Sean Brenner. Stefanie Scott as Quinn Brenner. Angus Sampson as Tucker. Leigh Whannell as Specs. Lynn Shay as Elise Rainier. Tate Burney as Alex Brenner. Mickey Reed McKay as the man who can't breathe. And Steve Coulter as Carl. And the cast goes on. As I mentioned way back when I reviewed the first one, I didn't even attempt to watch the whole one. I watched a bit of the beginning of it and I shut it off. Just listen to my first review of Insidious to hear what I said word for word. I can't quite remember. Then I ventured into Chapter 2, Part 2. However, now I'm into Chapter 3. Insidious Chapter 3 to me is awesome. Now, a lot of people are saying about why do they always have to go backwards? Why not? So as I read earlier, this movie takes place a few years before the Lambert family gets, invaded by the evil from the dark side, the empty. So, let's get this review started. It starts off with Quinn Brenner, who she wants to contact her mom because her mom passed away. So she was doing it herself. And she heard word about Elise Rainier, Lynn Shay. So she travels long distance to meet with her. Well, she did not want to do readings anymore because something happened to her that scared her that she did not want to do any more of it. Now mind you, this is before Insidious 1. And this is where Tucker and Specs gets involved. That being said, Lynn Shay decides to do a reading and it scared the fuck out of her. There's this woman which you'll hear, that wants to kill her. Now, that has nothing to do with the story, but I'm just giving you an idea of why she did not want to do it. So, the girl goes home, but now the girl sees things. So, she gets hit by a car, which that was very graphic. I was quite surprised. And that's where the story takes place, to where since she's in the accident and she was damn near killed, half of her body is being taken. Now she's being haunted by the man who can't breathe. Brilliant film. It really is a cool film. I love Lynn Shay as a character of Elise. It just leads up to how Elaine, Specs, and Tucker got together. As you know, in Insidious 1, they come to the house to try and help this family. So that being said, that's how the movie takes place before Insidious. So the battle is to get her back from the man who can't breathe. Brilliant film. Well shot, well acted, great storyline. I'm a sucker for these films. At first, I was not into them, before I watched the first one. Which, check out my review of 1 and 2, and you'll get the idea. But a brilliant fucking film. I love these films. Insidious Chapter 3 was better than what I thought. I hear reviewers and critics saying about why did they try to go back? Shut up. It makes sense. The idea of this film is to bring the characters in from the first one. That's all it is. Brilliant. Enough said. This is Gruesome Herzog. I give this film an 8.5 out of 10. I absolutely enjoyed this one. Angus Sampson, Leigh Whannell, Dermot Mulroney, And of course, Lynn Shay and Stefanie Scott were brilliant. Enough said. This is Gruesome Herzog, and I'm out of here.